All right, there we go. All right, you ready? You ready to? You know when you ready. There you go. First one.
My word is James Bond. I stay on the mission, coming for the top position. Ain't no competition, man.
I'm going for that third. I ain't playing with the Youngins. That third's still the Youngins. Oh my God. Oh, we each get one more. We gotta stick with this next one now. Go. Colts, Bills. All right, cool. That's cool. That's cool. I'll stick with it. That's true. Ew. That red is fire. That red is fire. I can't even fraud. I can't even fraud for you. Oh, they don't let me change my, you know what I'm saying? Change the weather out this job. This thing about to get fired up. About to be fired up. Oh yeah. I wish we were streaming them first two games. Them Jones were so fire. So fire. Better go back up. Bro, I'm trying to play live. I'm about to get on live and just play like the part.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are inside of the very spacious Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Just a short time ago, smoke from the pyrotechnics filled the dome as the Colts made their way out of the locker room. We're set for football as the Colts get set to match up with the Buffalo Bills. Stephen Hauschka now about set to get this one started. And off we go on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down after the loss to start out. Here's 2nd and 11. Brissett sets to throw it. He completes this one to Mack. Some fancy footwork, but not much room to operate. Just up past the 25 and no further. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
Don't let me down, please, boy.
On play action, Brissett. And he gets it to Funchess complete. The gain of 19 and picking up the first. They'll run on first down with Marlon Mack. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. A gain of 11 that time and a Colts first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far.
I keep forgetting.
Taken down.
I forget how to do
back right around the 48-yard line.
Like mid-lobs.
Jordan Phillips busting through to get him for a loss of 6. On second down.
Oh my God.
It's Mack. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. First and second down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. Room to run inside the 40. Completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 34-yard line.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in the paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone? On second down, here's a run with Mack. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4. This will be play number 9 coming up on this relatively long opening drive as they look to convert on third down. On the bootleg, it's Brissett. He's got Jack Doyle. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 14.
That was a bad throw off the run. Like, I didn't think he was going to make it there.
4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy yard, not necessarily accurately.
And he
Give me
takes
there.
this one in for a Colts touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Colts take it right down and score on the opening drive.
Ain't no more that missing that stuff, man.
Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them.
Yesterday, they won it back.
They finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now, flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
Which was muted.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. Here's Allen. Looking for his running back, and he's got it.
You know I don't miss that.
Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll make it 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. A play fake to Singletary.
Yeah.
Allen. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Justin Houston. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. After 7-0 on EA Sports. On 3rd down, they go with Singletary. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. Going for it on 4th down. Allen in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line.
They crazy,
And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. They'll run here with Matt. Looking to find a lane, but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Here's Brissett. His pass caught at the 4. Able to get 9 out of that pitch and catch, but now 3rd and goal. The Colts on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. And he takes it in for a Colts score. Jacoby Brissett with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. They went draw play there on 3rd down around the goal line. Something you normally like to see, Charles?
Oftentimes, people are prepared for a pass in this situation, so the draw is a good call. But it's better when you usually have a lead blocker. If you don't have a fullback, you can use your H-back to pull in front. Sometimes you pull a guard to get out in front. Maybe it's your tight end. But they find a way to create a little bit of extra space. A bit of a surprise down near the goal line, but it was effective in this situation.
Singletary to get the drive started. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. To the air, Allen. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
Come here.
That's to his running back, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th. They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. On second and 12, Allen. Man open, it's Robert Foster complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 37. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Here's a carry for a former starter. This is T.J. Yeldon. Slipped 1 tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, second down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. On second and 12, Allen. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jabal Sheard able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Throwing now is Allen, and he's going to have the connection.
What I say? I don't miss that.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
No move to get the offense off the field here. They've converted once on this drive. On 4th, they'll go again and try it once more. Got an open man. It's Foster. All the way home for a Bills touchdown. Robert Foster, 39 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Hauschka with the extra point, and it's now 13-7. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. This will be taken short. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. Ebron with it over the middle. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Brissett to throw on first. He's got it to Hilton. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
And a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
On second down now, it's Matt, and a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Vinatieri's kick is good. And now it's a 2-score game at 9, 16-7. So with time running out in the half, they were forced to settle there for the short field goal.
And you and I both know they would have loved one more shot at the end zone before they decided to settle for that field goal. But it was a prudent, smart play.
One juke to the left. May have got you a touchdown. Man. Look. Right there to the left. Block.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside
Here
the
for that,
35.
baby.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A final shot before half for Allen. He's going to take a shot at the end zone.
No way! No way, yo! I saw that too. Oh my God!
As time expires in the first half, as they have now chopped this lead down to 3. Hauschka adds the extra point.
So
the end of the first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime.
Crazy,
this is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken in at the 1. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 29.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. Allen looks to throw on 3rd and 1. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. He'll wind up being stopped for no gain, and it'll lead to a 4th down. They tried to swing it out left into the flat, but the defense, they were very principled there.
It felt very West Coast offense, didn't it? You know their expression, right? On a West Coast offense, when they throw the ball, it's either going to be a touchdown or a check down. I mean, they like to press it downfield. If they don't have it,
how did I miss
swing it out. Which is exactly what we saw there. But how about the great pursuit and tackle to make a nice play?
A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. They'll run on 1st down. Singletary. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They go right back to Singletary. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Oh, no.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen.
Come here!
Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. The linebacker, Darius Leonard, applied the heat.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
He is a goner. Should have put it there.
They do go for it. Here's Allen. Allen hit. He lost the football. And the Colts pick it up. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
What made him think?
Don't get nervous.
1st down, Brissett.
Good defense,
nowhere
boy.
to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker, able to break that one up from the 21. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing, Brissett. They're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, What have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. And intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Come on, yeah.
On first down, they'll start out with Singletary.
Don't run that on me.
Gets this to the 24.
He's a baby. Don't run that no more.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
I knew I should have left that. Oh, that's on me.
The defense loses him. It's complete. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
That's on me. I knew I shouldn't have left that. He got beat all game.
76 yards. And the Bills have taken the lead.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines.
Oh, yeah. He's
the
stupid.
bottom line is absolute production
He's
on the
stupid.
field. His second touchdown of the game. And
Yeah, but I'm just
and now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead.
No. I still score. I'm over.
Maybe with some
I'm just a
frustration
reliever. All
after
you
the
can do is
PAT
tie up.
miss. It's a short kick here, fielded at the 24. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
They kick it to the 20.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. From the 35 on second down, Brissett.
Give me that.
That's caught inside the 20.
Give me that.
A big play there for Indy. 46 yards.
Man.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Naeem Hines, his first carry. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Second and 5 now. Brissett. Flushed out right. He'll try and run it.
Go!
When we come back, you are watching the NFL
Way to get your feet wet,
on
boy.
EA Sports. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown.
He is crawling.
That's what they're gunning for on first and goal.
Hey, baby, chill out. Drooling on my line, like.
Looking to run with Mack. And he is going to lose yardage here. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. Back at the 5-yard line now, second and goal. They'll try to throw now. Brissett. Yeah, he's got it. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to third and goal.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Colts are going to jump back in front.
Well, that's what you want to see from your quarterback when it's a goal line situation. A guy who's not afraid to tuck the ball, give his body up, and get into the end zone. That ought to inspire his entire team.
This one fielded at the 5. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Throwing on first down is Allen. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Now Allen. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Darius Leonard.
I thought you was going to chop me down deep. I was playing that, man. That ain't happening again.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Intercept.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ed Oliver forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down.
Give me that.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete.
Oh, my God, bro.
He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice and ambitious effort, but it's
the women's
short.
Against me. That's
and
why
will stay right where it is.
The women's against
Maybe an important 4th quarter miss as this stays a 3-point game.
Yeah, now overtime is very much in the equation here. Just what you mentioned, a 3-point game. They get a drive, put it through the post. We could have some free football, couldn't we?
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that
none of that on my watch, boy.
Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd
down.
We had an incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Allen to throw. Going to throw again. He'll take a shot for the end zone.
On my watch, right? No.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
On my watch, right, man? On my watch, you want to do that?
Certainly were, but how about the reaction time and the instincts back deep to force the incompletion? We might need to mark this one down. We may look back and say, that was a game-saving play.
How you drop that pick?
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. Open man here is Foster. He takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
Mike 50, Mike 50. And keep it up, keep it up.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. That's Foster hauling it in over the middle. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On first down, Singletary. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Singletary again. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. He's back to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. A 5-yard touchdown run as his guys have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes.
Wow. I know
he's stupid. He's stupid.
But to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish him off.
The score that puts him in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last
Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all.
Could come back at
Come on, y'all. Let's do it. Let's have some
come
fun.
To the line, ready to start their next drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time,
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. And he gets it to Funchess complete. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That's now a pair of explosive plays.
Let's go, boy. Time to win this game.
Both north of 20
Time
yards.
to win this game. That's what we came here for.
Brissett. It's caught by Funchess. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. And Vinatieri's kick is good.
Let's go!
And that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. So in the final minute, they turn it over to their kicker to get him back to even, and he does not disappoint.
Brandon, do you think the pressure ever gets to this guy? Because I sure don't. That was pretty smooth right there. I'll tell you, he better not rest on his laurels because there's a good chance they may need him again if this game goes to overtime.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward.
Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby.
Timeout comes in. The whistle's blown with 3 seconds remaining. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. To throw is Allen. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
That's the,
And he'll be at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick 6 or fumbles the ball and gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
We out here. We out here.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone.
They know what I can do. That's why he's scared.
The offense at the line and set to go. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield and scoring a touchdown wins the game because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now. The ones who are doing it best know they need to go down and top, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
As we said, they control their own destiny now. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down. Opening drive of overtime and now facing a 3rd down and 6. Big play coming up. Brissett now. And the catch made by Hilton. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. So a big move here, playing to win in overtime. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Brissett to throw for it on 4th. He's got Jack Doyle. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A gigantic call there in overtime, but it pays off with a first down.
Woo!
A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Here's Matt, a little juke. And he stopped immediately there. Tackle made there by Jordan Poyer. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They run the counter. It's Hines. He's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 16 yards the pickup there. The Colts have a first down. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory. Right at the 40.
Hello.
This is Hines.
Dang.
A good move on the carry, but still brought down just inside the 40. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Too risky.
On 2nd and 9, Brissett. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. 16 yards the pickup there. The Colts have a first down.
He's that bull. That's what I'm saying. He's that bull right now.
Off the play fake. Here's Brissett.
Give me that. Oh, get a flag. Throw the flag.
Eric Ebron, the big tight end, his intended target. But it's going to be 2nd down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. To throw, Brissett. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. Once that ball was popped in the air, you could almost hear the silence, the collective breath being held here in the stadium.
Let's be honest about it. We both came out of our chairs, didn't we? Anytime you see the ball in the air like that, there is that collective rise, the crowd holding its breath, and boy, oh boy, the moment of truth as it comes down. Man, that was something.
Everything magnified here in overtime.
What do I look like?
Call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down. He can run for it, and he will. A gigantic call there in overtime, but it pays off with a first down.
You don't wait for
on play action, Brissett. Eluding the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Out of the gun, here's a give to Matt.
Oh my God! I did not know he was going to pick up on that block. I thought he was going to do some bad stuff and letting him slide.
And I know you with every carry, especially in overtime, to say if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here.
What is this?
The defensive guys poking, clawing,
breaking,
trying to knock the ball.
And this will be caught. Touchdown. They needed overtime to get it done, but put this one in the win.
Let's go.
Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime.
Let's get it, boy. You know how we live for. You know how we live for.
You really just wanted 4 quarters.
Let's go,
How much
man.
fun was that? We had
Great
that type
game,
of game
baby.
where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
Ew.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis,
Ew.
and all the hard-working men and women on our crew,
That was
I'm
fire.
Brandon Gaudin.
That's a
You've
fire
been
game
watching
right
the NFL right here
That's
on
a
EA
fire
Sports.
game. That boy right there play lights out.
Winners,
Boy
as
number
we say
7
so long
play
from
lights out.
Indianapolis.
I have not complained about him all game. That's